Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Samantha. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about visualization. I believe a lot of us get caught up in life, and when we get caught up in life, we get caught up in having validation from other people about what to do and getting permission to do certain things in our lives. No matter how old we get, we still search for that validation from other people. And I think my opinion is, just from my own experiences in life, is that I think we get so caught up in asking permission and asking for that validation that we forget that we hold the power. We hold the power to our own lives and to how they turn out. If you are a person of faith, then you will understand this concept more than somebody who isn't. So let me break it down to you pretty much like this. It is said that if you visualize it and believe your visual, it shall come true. Because whatever you put out into the world, you shall receive. So, with that being said, if I sit here and I visualize what I want to be a brand. I want to one day be able to not just speak to people through the video camera of YouTube, but to sit in front of a crowd of people and speak on stuff like this, on making a better life for yourself, on being positive, on moving forward, on living a better lifestyle, of pushing towards happiness and self-acceptance. That's what I want to do. I don't necessarily want to do things about hair, because I love hair and I do so much research on natural hair. I could talk for hours about it, but I want it to be more than that. I want it to be about food and falling in love with food, and not always thinking that you have to be on a diet in order to find yourself happiness and inner peace. Just loving yourself, loving where you are, loving who you are, and loving the life that God has given you. That is what I want to do. So we have to visualize that. I have to visualize that. And today, here's what I did. I stopped and I just sat down and I closed my eyes. And I just, from start to finish, visualized a situation that I want to happen in my future. And it basically started out as me with my big hair talking in front of a crowd of people about moving forward, pushing forward. And then as I'm sitting there talking to these people, these crowds of women, and not just women, I won't say women, I'll say just crowds of people, my husband and my daughter come from the back door. And because they relate to my intervention, I guess. But they came, and they came at just the right moment, because as soon as they walked through the door, I was at a point in my presentation where we were coming to the close, where I could, if they came, introduce them and show my end of the story, my happy ending, to prove to these people that I was talking to that it can happen. So they walked up on stage, my husband gave me a kiss and my daughter gave me a hug, and I basically introduced them. And the crowd clapped, and my husband was happy and he was smiling, and my daughter was happy and she was smiling, and everybody was just happy. You could just feel the happiness in the room. It was like a purple cloud over the entire room. And you could almost see it. You could almost see like a purple haze. Not that haze. But you could almost see the happiness after the intervention was over, we stepped out into the lobby. I was taking pictures with people, talking, networking. My husband came over, put his hand on the small of my back and said, "Baby, we'll meet you at home." My daughter gives me a kiss. They leave. They just wanted to come and just show their support for a little bit. Then I hop into my Mercedes-Benz, red of course, and I ride home, listening to music, wind blowing in my hair, to a beautiful home. Not big, very modest. My husband and my daughter are watching TV, of course, and I go upstairs, change my clothes, put my hair up in a bun, throw on my glasses, and I begin to cook dinner for my family. My husband comes over, kisses me on the cheek, tells me how much he appreciates me and what I am doing and how proud of me he is. And my daughter comes over and asks me if she can help with dinner. And that is what I sat down and visualized. Everything in such extreme detail. And I believe that that will happen. That right there will happen. That, when I have deja vu at that moment, that is when I will know that I have reached my version of success. But I feel as though we get so caught up. Back to what I was saying, I feel as though we get so caught up in having that validation from outsiders that we lose the fact that we are really we are in control. We have so much more control than we know. I think that's why we get so caught up in social media, because we want people to be witnesses to our lives. As humans, we need companionship, whether it be from one person or from many people. We still need that companionship. We still need somebody to tell us that we're doing a good job, that it's okay. But after you meditate on your visualization, after you sit here and you imagine what you want and you believe it, and you believe that it's going to come true, if it does not come true, you cannot blame anybody but yourself. Because you gave yourself the blueprint. You gave yourself the foundation, the push to get there. You saw what you wanted. You saw it. You visualized it. So if it doesn't come true, you cannot blame anyone but yourself. So step one is visualization. Alright, you guys. I hope that helped. It's just something that came to me. You may not think it to be true, but it is what is true with me. It is what has helped me. So take it, don't take it, but I love you anyway. Have a great day, y'all. Bye.